Today, the duck was naughty. I was a naughty duck. I didn't just play one session of bubble crabs, and I didn't just play 2 sessions of bubble crabs. I played. Hey y'all, it's your favorite duck here, Derek the Duck. And today we are here in fabulous Las Vegas as per usual. And tonight we are here at the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino. And look at that view. It is pretty incredible. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I really do. Today has been an incredible day. It is March the 29th in Las Vegas. And wow, what a day. It started off kind of hectic. I started off where I didn't feel like I was on top of the world. I was at the Circus in their strange sort of off-site rundown motel next to the RV park. It was a little rough there. It was pretty rough. It was not the greatest accommodations I've ever had. I felt like it was overpriced because, well, it was a Saturday for spring break and March Madness and all this and this and this and this. The room was just kind of terrible. And although I did sort of a review about it yesterday, I had to really sleep there to really know just what it was like. There was this lamp that flickered in the room, and the towels they had stains on them in the bathroom. You don't see that when you just go into the bathroom, but when you open up the towel and you finished your bath. They're also I ran out of the shampoo and conditioner pretty quickly. It was just not good. There was a smell in there that I still can't seem to have it's still in my face, and the air conditioner, at least it was cold air, but it never stopped. I kept trying to put it on auto or something, and it just kind of blew air with a smell into the room, and it was just not good. But anyway, I'm out of there now, and I am in a much better place tonight. All right, we are here at the Horseshoe in fabulous Las Vegas, room 2526. Let's check it out. Got my beer here. I got this for free, non-alcoholic. All right. Wow. This is much nicer than I thought it'd be. This room was $5.76. Okay, make sure it's locked. Let's check it out. What does a $5 room in Vegas look like? Well, it has a closet. And over here, there's a bathroom on the side. Oh, nice shower. Okay. The temperature's a little high. Let's get it to something decent. 68. But overall, look how big this room is. Wow. This is cool. We are in a Caesars property today. We're at the Horseshoe. It is March 29th, 4:19 p.m. They made me wait until exactly 4, or else they threatened to charge. I guess that's the only way they make money, because this room is $5. Not too shabby. What's with this? Oh, okay. Want some tips money in there? Got a big TV, big bed for the duck. Got a little phone charger here, that's nice. Okay. Couch. Nice desk over here for me to edit my YouTube videos. This will be fun. I like the couch. Let's check out the view. The pièce de résistance. Okay. This looks nice. Oh, this will be real nice. Look at that.
tonight. And it even has a little balcony. I wonder if it actually opens there. It kind of does. You can open it a tiny little bit. Balconies are rare in Vegas. I know the Cosmopolitan has them. This one opens, but just a little to get some air in. A little fresh air. But it does have a balcony of some sort. And wow, look at that. You can see the Paris, at least the top of the Eiffel Tower. You can see the whole Paris Hotel here. That'll look pretty at night, lit up. You can see some mountains way over here. And wow, it looks like we will be able to see at least half of the Bellagio fountains. That's gonna be very cool. So this is the room. This is great. What a deal. $5.76. You cannot beat that. No. Great little room.
You may hear little noises outside. That's the amazing water performance over at the Bellagio. I can see the fountains. I mean, I have to look in that corner, but I can see the fountains of the Bellagio. Like it's a show. I can see it from this little balconette area here at the Horseshoe. How incredible is that? I can see the Paris, the Eiffel Tower all lit up. This is wonderful. You know, this room cost $5.76. Really? Yeah. At first I was going to put it on my spreadsheet of comps that I get from all my gambling, that sort of thing. But then I logged out of my account to sort of do an incognito look at how much the room would have cost for just anyone. And it would have cost $6 for anyone, really. So if you were traveling to Vegas today, this is a great deal that you should not pass up. $6, well, $5.76 to stay in this incredible room. That's amazing. This room is incredible. I'm so glad to be here. Unfortunately, I can't count that on my spreadsheet of comps that I usually do because I didn't get awarded this room at $5.76 due to my gambling. It's just that's how much it costs for anyone today here in Las Vegas, which is just an incredible deal. Why wouldn't you do this? It was a little weird. They would not let anyone in before 4. Normally it's like 3 p.m. is standard checkout these days, but this place was really adamant about 4. I was there, you know, at around 2 with my bag, and I was like, can I come in? And they're like, nope, there's a fee. And that's for like everyone. And I said, even a gold member? I had my little card. They were like, yep, for everyone. So there was no way around it. I think maybe that's how they're going to make their money tonight. Maybe charge the room for $5, and then a bunch of people come here and they all want to get in early, and they have to pay like $40 to do it. So it's a good little scam if that's what they're doing. But I waited till exactly 4 o'clock, and I was able to fill my time. And I'll tell you in a minute what I did. It was really quite something. You know what else I got today? I got drinks. I got some drinks. This was the most recent one I got today. This was a Coors Edge. I got it here at the Horseshoe. I got this just a little while ago. It is very cold and very refreshing. It is a non-alcoholic brew. Yeah, Coors Edge. I'd never heard of it, but that's the one they have. Usually these places have Heineken Zero or something like that. That's a $15 value. That's how I estimate it as. And I was just sitting down at the slot machines pretending to play and sitting next to the corral where the casino cocktail waitresses are, hoping that one of them would see little old me and please give me a free drink, and that's exactly what happened. Also, got a margarita earlier. This time I was actually playing. It was kind of hilarious. I was like, oh, they never give me anything while I'm playing. So yeah, I got a margarita. That was very good. That was here at the Horseshoe. And earlier than that, I was at Caesar's Palace, and I got a Manhattan. Now, I only drink 1 alcoholic beverage per day. I'm pretty big. I'm pretty fixed on that number. So I only had half of the margarita and half of the Manhattan. They were both delicious. You know, I really value the free drinks. It's very important to me to be getting free drinks, so I get them. I earned some money from YouTube, okay, related to my gambling. So I checked my YouTube earnings for the day. I didn't get too much from yesterday. So yesterday I got earnings from up to March 20th through March 27th. But today I got my earnings from March 27th through 28th. Today's the 29th. So you always get one, you know, the day after. And it wasn't very much. And then I had to go in and do a quick spreadsheet to divide what those earnings were. You know, I downloaded a report from YouTube. So part of that earnings for today was for my regular videos, and then only $1.23 of it was earned from my gambling videos. But I am going to count that here on my spreadsheet as $1.23 that I earned from gambling, because I did. It was from gambling. It was born of gambling. So I need to talk to you about Bubble Craps, my favorite game in the world. It's a game I really love. Today I played some Bubble Craps. Of course I did. It's my favorite game in the world. Now, I even went on a big old monologue yesterday about how I like to do everything in moderation. One coffee in the morning, one adult beverage in the evening, and maybe gamble one game, one little session, usually of Bubble Craps per day. To me, that's it's fun. And it doesn't overdo any of those vices, in a sense. Today, the duck was naughty. I was a naughty duck. I didn't just play one session of Bubble Craps, and I didn't just play 2 sessions of Bubble Craps. I played 3 sessions of Bubble Craps. Well, they were making me wait so long to check into this room. What am I supposed to do? You know? And I know that's what they're thinking. They're like, well, there's nowhere to sit, there's nothing to do, there's slot machines, there's Bubble Craps machines. So I played some Bubble Craps, of course I did. But it was okay, in my opinion, because first of all, I love Bubble Craps, and it tends to work out well for me. So I play it a lot. And today I played 3 games of it. The first game I played was at the Fontainebleau, and yes, that is how it is pronounced. I don't know if any of you actually went to French 101, but it is not Fontainebleau by any stretch of, linguistics, but that's neither here nor there. So I went to the Fontainebleau, and first of all, I had to get out of the circus. It was so disgusting there, and so at like 8 a.m. I just ran out and then went across the street to that beautiful new hotel, and it was so nice and clean in there. It smelled so good. I just couldn't help myself. I had to play a little Bubble Craps. So I did. It was my first of 3 games for the day, and it was just so nice to be in such a luxurious place after the circus. So I was in a really good mood, and here's what happened. Here at this beautiful new casino, playing some Bubble Craps, feeding $400 into the machine. This is my first time this year playing at the Fontainebleau, and so hopefully this coin-in will, put me on their radar. Maybe I'll get a free comp from them. And we'll start with $10 on the pass line, as per usual. You can see the results of the Pop-O-Matic dice in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And I just rolled a come out 7, and so that paid me $20. And now for game 2, $10 on the pass line. And again rolling the 7 and collecting $20. Bankroll is up to $420. Game 3, $10 on the pass line. And we rolled an 8, so the point is 8. And betting $10 on the odds, as well as the upper numbers 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. $70 worth of bets on the table. And we rolled a 6. That pays 13 to 6, so 10 times 13 divided by 6. And we are auto rebetting $10 on the 6. And we just rolled the point of 8, so that pays 2x the pass line, plus 11 to 5 odds on getting the 8, plus we get back the $50 from the upper numbers for a $92 payout. So we started with $400 and we are leaving with $453.66. The duck cashes out. Thank you, Bubble Craps. I love you, Bubble Craps. And I just can't say no to the Fontainebleau. Overall, a great little session at the Fontainebleau. 3 games. The first 2 were pretty quick wins with come-out 7s. The last game had us betting $80 on the table, mostly $10 bets, but on the 6 we did bet $10 twice. The overall coin in was $100, and our profit at the end of the session was $53.66. Wow. So as you can see, that was a pretty great game. Maybe I'll get an offer for a room there one day. I can tell you this, I'm not playing a penny at Circus Circus because I don't want to be offered a comp there. I don't want to ever walk into that place again. I can still smell it. Okay, I can't even talk about it. Anyway, so that was a great game. Then, while I was wandering the strip, after being unceremoniously kicked out of the Circus Circus at 11, well, I snuck out at 10. I couldn't be there anymore. I went over to Caesar's Palace. Now, remember, I have been trying to get a comp at Caesar's. Even this room itself, this beautiful room, which was only $5, was still, at its foundation, it was not a comp. I said, you know, I'm going to play a little bit at Caesar's Palace. I clearly have not played nearly as much here as I have at MGM or Rio. So I sat down at Caesar's Palace, and, you know, I had a Manhattan, and it was free. And then I sat down and played some bubble craps there, and here's what happened. Bubble craps at Caesar's Palace, and we are putting $400 into the machine. And here's a fun surprise. It looks like someone left 85 cents on the machine before I got to it, so that was 85 cents donated to the duck. So the bankroll today is actually $400.85. And betting $10 on the pass line, as is my wont. And here we rolled a 12 craps, and therefore we did not collect anything. Game 2, $10 on the pass line. And we rolled a come out 11, sometimes called Yo-11, paying 2x the pass line, so $20. And now game 3, $10 on the pass line. And the point is 6, and so betting $10 on the odds bet and $10 on each of the upper numbers as well, so that makes $70 in total bets on the table. And we rolled a 9, which pays 5 to 2, but because it's a buy bet instead of a place bet, it gets charged 5% commission. And betting another $10 on the 9. And we rolled another 9, so another $24.50 payout. And betting yet another $10 on the 9. And we rolled the point of 6, so that paid 2x the pass line plus the odds bet of 11 to 5. And we also got back the $50 we bet on the upper numbers for a payout of $92. That brings our overall profit to $51, and the duck cashes out. I love you, Bubble Craps, and I love you, Caesar's Palace. Another great session. We did lose the first game at $10, but we were paid $20 on the second game, so it evened itself out. Then the third game got interesting because we rolled a 9 twice and ended up betting $30 on that 9. Our overall coin in for this session was $110 with a profit of $51. Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great? That was a great game. Of course, that boosts my numbers with Caesar's Palace with how much coin in I've given them. Really great news. Then, like I said, I finally went across the street over to Horseshoe. I finally made it to the Horseshoe, which is where I am now, and decided, while waiting for the room to open up and enjoying a margarita that was free, I decided to play yet another game of Bubble Craps, and here's what happened on that one. Bubble Craps at the Horseshoe. You can tell it's the Horseshoe because you can see the horseshoe design on the carpet next to the machine. $400 into the tank. Let's do this. Or let's try to do this anyway. Oh, for heaven's sake. There we go. Now let's do this. Game 1, $10 on the pass line. And the point is 8, and betting $60 more on the table. And got the dreaded 7, sometimes referred to as Big Red, and just lost all $70. Game 2, $10 on the pass line. And the point is 6, so I'm going to put $60 more on the table, but I'm having some trouble with that and redoing it. But if you notice, I forgot to put the $10 on the odds bet like I usually do. And we rolled the 9, so that paid out $24.50. And rebetting $10 on the 9. And we rolled the point of 6. This pays 2x the pass line, and we got our $50 from the upper numbers back. We would also have been paid 11 to 5 on the odds bet, but I forgot to place that bet because I'm a moron. Game 3, $10 on the pass line. And we rolled a come out 7, and that paid 2x the pass line. Bankroll is currently at $364.50. Game 4, $10 on the pass line. The point is 6, and betting $60 more on the table. Rolled a 3, that does nothing. And we rolled the point of 6, thereby collecting $92. Bankroll is now up to $386.50. Game 5, $10 on the pass line. The point is 5, and betting $60 more on the table. And we just rolled a 10, which pays a massive 3 to 1, less the 5% commission, of course, and betting another $10 on the 10. Rolled a 9 and collecting $24.50 and placing another $10 bet on the 9. Wow, another 9, another $24.50, and another $10 bet on the 9. And we just got the dreaded 7, thereby ending this game 5. Now game 6, $10 on the pass line. The point is 9, and betting $60 more on the table. We rolled a 6, that pays $21.66. Technically it should pay $21.67, but I'll let it go. And another $10 bet on the 6. Rolled a 12, that does nothing. Rolled an 8, that pays out just like a 6. And auto rebetting, $10 on the 8. Another 6, another $21.66, and another auto rebet of $10 on the 6. Another massive payout on the 10, and betting $10 on the 10 again. And we got the point of 9. That paid out 2x the pass line, plus 5 to 2 odds for a 9, and no commission charged since it's true odds, And of course, we got back the $50 of numbers bets, so that is a total of $95 paid here. We started with $400 and we are leaving with $444.48. I love you, Bubble Craps. I love you, Horseshoe. This session was much more complex. It had a total of $430 of coin in and $44.48 of profit. Wow, what a game. What a game. As you can understand why I love Bubble Crap so much. So that one was $44.48 won. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that someone had left 85 cents of donation money donated to the duck on the machine over at Caesar's Palace. So, I got a lot of money today. I got a lot of things. Overall, looking at how much I earned today from just the universe and my gambling world, it was $196.22 of value I brought in. Now that's counting all the 3 free drinks, okay? And that's counting all 3 of the games of Bubble Craps that I won. And that's counting the YouTube earnings, and of course the 85 cents that was on the machine, which was given to me. So all in all, what a great day, March 29th, almost $200 of just free things and money came my way, and I'm very grateful for that. I always like to thank the universe and be very grateful for the good things that come in life, because it's so often, you're driving around and someone cuts you off, or you get overcharged on your burger somewhere, or they don't give you fries at the drive-through. Just little things that you just sometimes say, man, life isn't fair. Or I know those are little things, and there's obviously much bigger problems in the world, but sometimes you just kind of feel like no one's on your side, or nothing goes your way, something like that. But when I come to Vegas and I have my little spreadsheet, I realize that there's a lot of good that comes into my life, and I have to write it down, and I have to really focus on it, so I don't get caught up in the little petty things of life, and realize that there's probably a lot more good that comes into my life than bad. So this is one of those days that just really, cemented those ideas in my mind. Also, I am very pleased to say that today, with the combined coin in at both Caesar's Palace and here at the Horseshoe, both Caesar's properties, I spent $540 of coin in at these machines here today. I'm very, very pleased with that number. That's good. That brings my overall total for the year at Caesar's to $733 of coin in. That's probably enough for me to start seeing some comps. I'll let you know. Obviously, I'm here all the time in Vegas, and I look every day to see what's free. Who's going to give me a free hotel room for the night? In this nomadic lifestyle that I live, I live by that. That's very important to me. So for the past couple of months, I have not seen anything from Caesar's, but I have now put $733 into their machines, so I'm expecting to start seeing things from Caesar's. So I'll keep you posted on that. Of course, the Rio is my #1 place where I've put over $2,100 into their machines, and look what I got today in my email. Yes, come back to the Rio. We'll give you 4 consecutive nights. Just come back. Happily. So my next videos will probably be from the Rio, and because they're the first to, they're the first who want me back. I don't know why these places aren't all falling over themselves. Hopefully I'll start hearing more from MGM and Caesars, that sort of thing. But for now, I'm really happy. Overall, for the year, look at this number, almost $5,000 that I have brought in. A mixture of YouTube earnings and free hotels, free drinks, money I find on the ground, and of course, my winnings gambling. So $4,826.87 of value I have brought in this year so far, 2026. What a year. It's just been so great. It's just been so great. And I love this room. I'm going to have a great night's sleep tonight, you know, after that circus, you know, catastrophe. It's going to be real nice tonight. So, yeah, another great day in Vegas. Wow. 3 games. I shouldn't be playing that much. You know, I just had a little moment. I just had a little transgression, and it actually, in this case, I was lucky that it worked out. But it was a really nice day. It was a great day. It was a great. I can't get the smile off my face. Sorry. I just look where I am. This is so great. Thank you for joining me on this, on all my videos, all my adventures, every game I've played this year. I have filmed, and you can see them on my channel. So please watch them and relive all of the hotels I've been in, and the cruise, and just all the great things. This is all the great things here in Vegas. All the drinks. It's how do you not love this place? You know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.